Motwang, these people are vicious. If we don't challenge them, they will take us out, Labour Party says. Yes, the way APC is already pocketing the judiciary and are using both APC, judiciary and legislators' technicalities to try to, overcome and overturn other opposition parties is just very, very terrible. Okay, the case of overturning the election in Kano State against the NNPP, overturning the election in Zamfara State against PDP, overturning the election of PDP again in Plateau State, okay, for the APC. Now, if you look at the way they conducted Imo and Kogi state governorship election, they overturned everything in favor of APC. You now know that these guys are turning Nigeria into one-party state. But without work, now the Labour Party chieftain is trying to tell us here that if we don't challenge them, they will take us out. And that will be a very pitiable situation any politician will find himself. But at the same time, let's dive into the detail to hear exactly what Tanko Yunusa is saying. The Labour Party has reacted to the sacking of Governor Caleb Motwang of Plateau State by the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja. Nigeria News reports that in a judgment on Sunday, a three-man panel of the Court of Appeal led by Justice Freda Williams Dawudu ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to withdraw the certificate of return issued to Motwang and issue a fresh one to Nentawe Gushwe of the APC, whom the court declared as the valid winner of the March 18 governorship elections. Motwang was the third opposition governor to be sacked by the Court of Appeal within 3 days. Reacting to the sack of the three opposition governors, the chief spokesman for the Labour Party Campaign Council organization, Yunusa Tanko, concluded that the judgments might have been spoiled by some vicious persons in the executive arm of government who were using the judiciary as a tool to capture the state. So speaking to Punch, he insisted that if the ruling party is not challenged, they would completely clean up other parties from political scene. He said, as I said earlier, these particular set of people in power are vicious politicians. I repeat the word vicious again for emphasis. Gradually, if we are beginning to witness completely captured states where all the institutions have already been bought, intimidated, or blackmailed to do the bidding of the present political party and the government in power. There is no hanky-panky about it. They are clear on what they want to do, and they are competing our democracy. They are putting our democracy in power. Oh, wow. So it is now left for us to really challenge these particular people. Otherwise, they are going to take us completely to the cleaners, and they don't care how. Okay, where they do it as long as it favors them. This is the danger. I just hope that other politicians are seeing this. People like Obasanjo. I just hope that they are seeing this as well. Now the electors are being discouraged from going out to vote for candidates of their choice, knowing that the mandate can be snatched. They are already in control of the state apparatus. We had a similar situation at a point when the PDP was in power. These particular people in power will be referring how virtually everybody was joining the PDP during President Olusegun Obasanjo's administration then. So there was no clear ideology, and that was what gave birth to the APC conglomerate. But in this case, it is a different matter entirely. These people in power are just too vicious. The serious attack is saying the APC government in power is going to be very, very terrible. They're already vicious. The next thing they're going to dominate and then begin to dictate. We're sliding into a one-party state, and which is going to put us at a dictatorial system of government, and that is actually what Nigerians don't want. So we must challenge them, because if we don't challenge them, they will take us out. If we don't challenge the APC and Tinubu, they will take all political parties out. They are bent on doing it. It's a strategy and it's a plan, and definitely they will accomplish it. There are a few comments here. Let's see what some people are saying about this Tanko units as a statement. What kind of man and talk is this? Was it not this country that APC couldn't contest of field candidates in Rivers and Zamfara states? Also, was not under APC government too that APC was removed a day, to inauguration in Bayelsa state? So by same Nigerian court, so why talking all these rubbish now? Well, that is your own perspective, but the fact remains that APC is sliding into a point of dictatorship where if you don't succeed, you go home. But you fail to mention the case of Imo State on how Hope Uzodinma came into power during the same APC administration. Yeah, it's part of the team using judiciary to upturn so many things. They used in APC first Imo governor Uzodinma first tenure. It was Supreme Court that made him a governor. This second election that took place a few days ago, it was the same power of executive that they used to rig the election by preparing reports even while the election was yet to start. That was a very bad one, a very bad precedent set by Hope Uzodinma. A careless talk, playing politics without decorum, civility, and politeness. What are you saying? This must be Ecuadorian's supporter. As somebody said, you are very stupid. Now, insulting each other is just something like nothing can change in this social media space. As I was saying, you are the biggest fool. You have sawdust in your head instead of a brain like that loquacious Labour Party man in the write-up. Now hypocrisy, they worry you. Yeah. So that's exactly what we're seeing from this write-up. It is obvious that we're sliding to one-party state, and according to Tanko Unisa, the Labour Party, if you don't challenge the judiciary and the executive arm of government in Nigeria today, and the APC, which is the leading party, Nigeria is going to slide into a one-party state, and that will be too bad for everyone. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.